Welcome to Propaganda News, where we do the thinking so you don't have to, with your anchor, Biff Dolittle. Thanks, Luann. Our top story today is from Fox News. Senator Paul stopped by TSA at airport. Law enforcement denies it was a detention. According to TSA, Paul triggered an alarm during routine airport screening using millimeter wave imaging technology, which creates a generic image to protect passenger privacy. When an alarm occurs, a yellow box indicates where on the body to look for the anomaly. An individual is then patted down. When an irregularity is found during the TSA screening process, it must be resolved prior to allowing a passenger to proceed to the secure area of the airport. Passengers who refuse to complete the screening process cannot be granted access to the secure area in order to ensure the safety of others traveling, Greg Soule, TSA spokesman, said in a statement. A law enforcement official said Paul was not detained. Despite claims to the contrary, Paul's office said that the TSA official told the senator to sit down in the secure area and was not given an indication when he would be allowed to leave. Begley said Paul refused the search, resisting on the grounds that it infringes on his rights and private property. Well, we here at Propaganda News would like to comment. Look, everyone, at this point, everyone should realize that the Constitution is just a feel-good piece of paper we can use to wave at each other and claim rights. The truth is that lawmakers make these laws and pass out badges to people who like to feel important and enforce them. A police state is as a police state does. Get used to it. Our next story comes from CNN. U.S. report contrary to facts. Pakistan released a report Monday giving us its version of a cross-border airstrike by U.S. and coalition forces that left 24 Pakistani soldiers dead. The fundamental cause of the incident of 26 November 2011 was the failure of U.S. and ISAF to share its near-border operation with Pakistan at any level. Pakistan's military report said the U.S.'s military investigation of the event, led by General Stephen Clark, says the catalyst for the engagement was the opening of fire by Pakistani military forces. Pakistan said the American report is structured around the argument of self-defense and proportional use of force, an argument which is contrary to facts and therefore self-serving. It says there was much sustained aggression which continued for as long as 90 minutes, despite U.S. ISAF being informed about the incident at multiple levels by the Pakistan military. The U.S. repeatedly asked Pakistan to cooperate with Clark's investigation so he could get a clearer understanding of the incident. Pentagon officials have said Pakistan refused the request. Still, the Department of Defense spokesman, Captain John Kirby, said Pentagon officials stand 100% by the findings of the investigation that General Clark did. We here at Propaganda News would like to ask, hey, we are America, so we can investigate ourselves, but who is Pakistan? Come on. Our last story comes from usnews.com. Who should have access to student records? Since No Child Left Behind was passed 10 years ago, states have been required to ramp up the amount of data they collect about individual students, teachers, and schools. Personal information, including test scores, economic status, grades, and even disciplinary problem and student pregnancies, are tracked and stored in a kind of virtual permanent record for each student. All 50 states and Washington, D.C. collect long-term individualized data on student performance, but just 8 states allow parents to access their child's permanent record. 40 allow principals to access the data, and 28 provide student-level info for teachers. We here at Propaganda News feel that this is too much. With just a little more effort and time, we are confident that all 50 states will start denying such access. That's all the time we have today. Thank you for watching Propaganda News, and remember, the government is looking out for you.